Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Happy Wax Wars Thursday. So today we have got the Suntan coconuts. Last round we had voted between the fresh coconuts and the Suntan coconuts. And the Suntan coconuts won by a significant margin. I would say probably about 2 to 1. So about 60%, maybe 65% in favor of the Suntan coconuts. So I got ahead with warming these and I've been warming them over the past couple weeks. So I did them in 2 rounds because there were 4 bars total. So one week I did 2, the next week I did 2. Both times I did the warms in my daughter's room and the office because those are 2 similar sized rooms with very similar, I guess, window airflow situations. And as always, they were done in element warmers that ran 24 hours a day. So I'll kind of go through the bars that we did and what Scentsy says about them and what I smell on cold, and then we'll get into how they did on warm. So, Kukui and Coconut is currently available. This is a summer collection scent, limited time, and Scentsy says it's tropical coconut and kukui nut, lounge on a bed of soft jasmine. And on this one's really pretty, and on cold it is on the light side, but very beautiful. I would say like a nutty coconut. Very pretty. There is some kind of suntan vibes to it with the jasmine. I think that combines with the coconut to give it kind of a like suntan oil kind of feel. It's really pretty, very soft, very feminine, very smooth, really pretty scent on cold, and there's that one. Next we have Pina Colada Cha Cha. This is a regular catalog summer scent we've had for a while now, and it is island coconut, zesty pineapple, white rum, and vanilla bean. And it is all of that. It is pina colada. You definitely get all of those notes. You get the pineapple, the coconut, the rum, and I guess there'd be some vanilla there. It's on the like medium plus side in strength. It's quite potent. It's very good. There's that one. Next we have Coconut Daiquiri. This one is not currently available in wax. It is currently available in shower gel and in like body care. And I highly recommend the body care line in Coconut Daiquiri. I just finished up a shower gel. My husband and I both loved it. We've repurchased it. So if you haven't tried the Coconut Daiquiri in the body care line, it is available and I highly recommend you pick some up for the summertime. So this one is a tropical blend of coconut milk, banana, and vanilla cream that's as refreshing as it is sweet. So it is like coconut milk and banana. It does have some vanilla. I almost get like a hint of pineapple somewhere in the background, but that could just be my nose. But it is definitely very tropical, very beachy. It smells like a fruity drink and some suntan oil in the background. So maybe you're in Mexico or somewhere and you've got suntan oil on and you're drinking like a beachy, frothy banana coconut drink. It's a good one. I don't normally like banana scents and I really like this one. Then we have Cocoa Nuts for Coconuts. This was a new scent this summer. It is general catalog. And Scentsy says it's an ocean breeze, weaves along the coastline, lush with wild coconut and tiare flower. So, floral, oceany, and coconut. And to me, this one is quite floral. So if you tend to have issues with very heady white florals, this is that. But it's quite a strong performer. And it is pretty strong even on cold. So there's that one. You do get some coconut, but it's a very sweet floral coconut. So there's that one. So now we will head into the hourly check-in points. So the first check-in was at 2 hours, and at that point, Kukui and Coconut was in my daughter's room, and it was light medium at 2 hours. It was very soft but very lovely, sort of a nutty tanning oil scent, light smooth coconut. I put down pretty but not overtly floral. And yeah, very pretty, beachy, and there is some floral notes here, but they're very much a background to the coconut and the nut. So very nice. Coconuts for Coconuts at 2 hours was strong. And one thing to note with this particular bar is I only had 1 cube left. So this was the only warm I think I've ever done for a wax war where I didn't have the full 2 cubes. I only had 1 cube. I went ahead with it anyways because I didn't particularly want to purchase another bar of this scent. I don't personally care for it, but I also know that it's a very strong performer, so I was comfortable doing a small bedroom with 1 cube. So I went ahead with that. So do keep that in mind for longevity's sake and strength and all that. If you use 2 cubes or more, it will perform better, and that is just a issue with this particular wax war. So Coconuts for Coconuts, 1 cube, strong, doing amazing with that 1 cube. It is overtaking root beer float in my open area, and that is saying something because root beer float is a strong one also. So it's really wafting quite far throughout the house. I put it almost has like a sickly sweet floral note to it though, and that's what rubs me the wrong way with this one. It also does have a tanning oil note, but mostly that floral note is very present. It's a bit cloying to me. I don't particularly like it. The performance on this is insane for 1 cube. So if you're looking for an open layout scent and you enjoy this scent, this one is phenomenal. Fantastic performer, very open layout worthy. So there's that one. Pina Colada Cha Cha at 2 hours. It is medium to strong, creamy coconut pineapple rum, just delicious. There's nothing wrong with this one. Great performer, good throw, good strength, doing amazing at 2 hours. Coconut Daiquiri. At 2 hours, it's a medium plus. It's about the same strength, I would say, as Pina Colada Cha Cha. They're both quite intense at the 2 hour mark. Banana coconut tanning oil. It's pretty true to cold scent on warm, this one, at 2 hours anyways. At 6 hours, we have our next check-in. Kukui and Coconut is light medium, still soft and rounded and smooth. Very pleasant, but not strong. Still noticeable and identifiable when you walk in. It's a nice background scent. If you're looking for a scent that's not going to overpower or knock people over, or if you have company coming over, this I think would be a really beautiful one to have going. I think it's got pretty wide scent appeal and it isn't too in your face. Coconuts for Coconuts at 6 hours. It's aggressive, but it is toned down just a little bit. It's not wafting quite as far as it was initially, but it is still very strong. Some of the floral seems to have eased up a tiny bit, which to me is an improvement. So it's more of a tanning oil coconut at this point. So that is an improvement for me, to my nose anyways. There is still something quite cloyingly sweet about it, despite it not being a foodie or gourmand scent at all. So this one is like surprisingly sweet. There's a lot of sweetness here considering it's not a bakery and it's not a foodie scent at all. It's very much like a beachy, fresh scent, like coconutty fresh, but there is that tanning oil floral to it that has a lot of sweetness. So kind of interesting that way, but performing amazing with just that 1 cube. Pina Colada Cha Cha, 6 hours, medium to strong, very nice, no scent change. This one plugs along nicely for quite a while. So there's that one. Coconut Daiquiri, also medium plus, so still the same strength as Pina Colada Cha Cha. Again, no scent change. Smells like a tropical drink, similar to Pina Colada Cha Cha in that they both smell like a tropical cold drink, but they're quite different. So Pina Colada Cha Cha has, I think, more of an overt boozy note to it. It does have rum, and it is, to my nose, quite boozy. Coconut Daiquiri, not so much. This one's more just soft and fruity and like banana-y. This one's got that hit of rum for sure. So if that's something you wouldn't care for, Coconut Daiquiri would probably be your better bet if you want to try it in body care. And yes, I did put down that Coconut Daiquiri does smell similar in that it smells like a drink, but it smells more body care-ish than Pina Colada Cha Cha. Next check-in is at 24 hours, so 1 full day in. Kukui and Coconut at 24 hours is undetectable when you walk in. You can kind of smell it lightly near the warmer, but it's pretty much done at 24 hours. And that has been my experience with this bar. I've been through a bar and a bit now, and it is a lighter performing scent and not terribly long lasting in my home and to my nose. So that one is pretty much done at 24. Coconuts for Coconuts at 24 hours, nicely settled in now. It's still present, but it's not cloying now. It's nicely settled into the space. It's great. Smells like summer white florals and tanning oil. It's relatively pleasant at this stage, and it is light medium. So it's kind of just sort of settled in and is a nice kind of room scent at this point, rather than being like attacking you when you walk in. Pina Colada Cha Cha at 24 hours is a medium. It's creamy and sweet, almost frothy, very nice. This is one of my favorite summer scents. It does have like almost a frothiness about it, and it is a great performer. So 24 hours, it's still doing very nicely. Coconut Daiquiri at 24 hours. This one is light but noticeable. It is Body Care Banana Coconut. There is almost like a maybe musky or something. There's some kind of body care note that's not perfumey, but almost. And it's just kind of like a body care type note. So it's not sickly sweet or candyish banana. So if you're thinking Bananarama or any of those like candy banana scents, this is not that banana. Very tropical, smells like a cocktail in suntan oil. Really nice. "36 hours. Kukui and Coconut is completely done. I had left it going even past the 24-hour mark just to see, and it did not recover or bounce back. It was done at 24 hours, so that one is definitely finished. Coconuts for Coconuts, still very light floral in that room, but that's all that's left there now is the floral. So after the coconut and the kind of like ocean breeze type notes died off, it was just kind of the white florals, and it was on the light side at that point. So at 36 hours, it is light and pretty floral, but subdued and kind of toned down and smooth. So it's doing okay. Pina Colada Cha Cha at 36 hours. Again, no scent change, doing all right, just kind of plugging along. It may have died down in intensity just a little bit to maybe a 4 out of 5, but it's still trucking along. Coconut Daiquiri at 36 hours. I have done. Can't smell it when you walk in. There's just nothing here at this point. So this one is done at 36, but I don't take it out because I'm busy doing other things. So it stays in the warmer, but I mark it as done. Next check-in is 48 hours, and we have Coconuts for Coconuts. And at this point, this one's finished. It is not noticeable or identifiable in the room. Now that being said, I have warmed this in other spaces in my home, and it lasts longer than 2 days. So I have experienced 3 to 4 days out of this scent. So I think it's just because I had only the 1 cube. I think if you used more cubes, it would have lasted longer. So that is probably my bad. But it lasted 2 days with 1 cube in a room, and it was pretty solid performing. So impressive. So 2 days, this one's finished. But if you had 2 cubes, it probably would have gone significantly longer. Pina Colada Cha Cha. This one is now done. You can no longer smell it in the room. It really tapered off and kind of hit a wall, and it is finished. So 48 hours, Pina Colada Cha Cha's out of the race. And Coconut Daiquiri. Like I said, it had been marked done at 36, and at 48, it made a mysterious comeback. I don't know what happened. There were no windows open in that room at any point. There was no fans on in that room at any point. But for some reason, I don't know if it was just nose blindness or what, Coconut Daiquiri made a mysterious comeback. So when you walked into the room at 48 hours, there was like a banana muskiness in the air, which sounds not great, but it was actually pleasant enough. Body Care banana oil type scent. Light, but definitely there and definitely noticeable and identifiable. So 48 hours. This one is somehow recovered and doing okay. It's light, but it's there. So next check-in or last check-in, the only one left is Coconut Daiquiri, which had been finished. And at 72 hours, it's very light, but there. No change since 48 hours. It's still musky banana, fairly pleasant. And I took it out like maybe within 10 or 12 hours after that point. So this one lasted a pretty long time, considering it had like completely petered out at one point and then came back. So once it came back, we got another day and a half out of it. Not bad. So there's that one. So this one lasted like 3 and a bit days, and the rest lasted 2 or less. All in all, pretty long wax war, especially for like fruity scents. Coconuts and fruity scents, especially like fruity, doesn't tend to last terribly long. In my experience, they can be strong, but they aren't usually terribly long lasting for me. But this one is pretty good. So now the awards. So if you're looking for a strong coconut scent, your best bet is probably going to be Coconuts for Coconuts. This is the strongest bar by far. Very strong, good performer. There's that one. Runner up is Pina Colada Cha Cha, also quite strong, especially in the first day or so. If you're looking for a bar that throws far and has a long waft, Coconuts for Coconuts has a very long waft. It throws pretty far. That's a good one. Again, runner up, Pina Colada Cha Cha. Also throws reasonably far, but not quite as far as Coconuts for Coconuts. Longevity, this is a tricky one because I would have said coconuts for coconuts. And I think under normal testing circumstances, if I had had 2 cubes, it would have been coconuts for coconuts. So long lasting wise, it goes this round for this wax war to Coconut Daiquiri because it sort of came back and then lasted longer than the rest. But I think if I'd had a second cube of coconuts for coconuts, this one would have won longevity. So take your pick. Coconut Daiquiri is not available anymore anyways in wax. So coconuts for coconuts is, and in my experience, does better with longevity if you have the right amount of wax. Scent appeal for me, this one's tough. Pina Colada Cha Cha is one of my all-time favorite summer scents, so this one gets high marks from me. But Kukui and Coconut's also a very beautiful scent. I just wish this one performed a bit better in my home. Some people have said they get good performance out of it. It just, for whatever reason, it doesn't like my house or it doesn't like my nose. I don't know. But I cannot get this one to be very strong or last very long. But Pina Colada Cha Cha is just a reliable bar. It's reliable, it's consistent, it always does a good job, it's always the same. It's a good bar, and that's probably my favorite scent appeal one. If you're looking for a bar that will hold up to an open layout, I think coconuts for coconuts would hold up to just about any open layout. I can't think of many spaces this would not fill. So I would say highly recommend coconuts for an open layout. Alternatively, I think Pina Colada Cha Cha would do the job as well, maybe not for as long as coconuts for coconuts. So there's that one. And like I said, coconuts for coconuts is not a scent I particularly prefer, but it is a great performer. And if you don't care for it, out of the coconuts, I would recommend Pina Colada Cha Cha. So there are those. And that is the coconut wax war. So thank you for voting, and I had fun warming those for you guys. And now's the part of the video where I give you some voting options to see what we should do for the next wax war. So the next wax war is going to be another 2-weeker, which means 4 bars over 2 weeks. So voting for this will be open from the time this video goes up on Thursday morning through Saturday at about noon Pacific Standard Time. So you get about 2 days to vote there, and I'll then start warming. So this time will be another 4-bar one. So like I said, no wax war next Thursday, but the Thursday after that we'll do all 4 bars at once. So I have a couple fun options for you this time, and they are ones that have been, well, one has been especially highly requested, and that is the cotton candies. And the cotton candies is fun because it has the Stitch Experiment 624 bar here. So this one is like a very berry coconutty types, or not coconutty. This is like a berry cotton candy type scent. It's kind of similar actually to Aladdin 3 Wishes. Now that I'm smelling them side by side, it's actually got quite a bit of similarity to Aladdin 3 Wishes, which smells quite a bit like Blueberry Rush. So yeah, this one is coming back June 27th, so this would be a fun one to do for Wax Wars. So Stitch Experiment 624, Aladdin 3 Wishes, which is like a blueberry and blue raspberry scent that has like some cotton candy to it as well. And again, kind of similar to 624, maybe a little smoother and softer. Very pretty. I love this scent. It is in my club. Then we have Cotton Candy Cookie, which is a current Bring Back My Bar scent, currently available till the end of June. And this one is like gooey treats, cookies, and marshmallow. It's delicious. Cotton candy marshmallow deliciousness. And then we have Candy Crave, which was available last summer as a Bring Back My Bar option, and this one is just cotton candy as well. It's more of a like body care cotton candy scent. It's very soft. It's one of those light bars that's very long lasting. So it's very nice as well. I think it's supposed to be like raspberry cotton candy, I think. But yeah, all cotton candy type scents. There are those ones. Next we have the marshmallow, so it's a very sweet week. We have Marshmallow Mint, which is not currently available. It was a Bring Back My Bar a while back, and it smells like a shamrock shake. It's like marshmallow mint, very soft, very nice. We have one of my all-time favorites, My Wish. This one is like violet, fig, and marshmallow. Very beautiful, not at all a foodie scent. Very much a floral, but very pretty. And that marshmallow really takes it away. Then we have Bonfire Beach. Another non-foodie marshmallow scent. This is a very fresh, beachy scent. This one is a general catalog scent currently available. My wish was a Bring Back My Bar scent, not currently available. This one is like flint, ocean breeze or mist, and like charred wood or driftwood, and some marshmallow. It's beautiful, very nice, very good performer. Then we have one that is not currently available, and it is toasted marshmallow. And this is the only bar of this I have, so we're gonna break it open for this one if it wins. And this was just toasted marshmallow, and it's delicious. Very soft, very sweet, very nice. So again, your options are the coconuts or the marshmallows. You let me know below which one you would like to see before Saturday morning at noon Pacific Standard Time, and I will get to warming and report back in 2 weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed that, found it useful. Have a good week and a good weekend. If you have any suggestions for future wax wars, please put them below and I will add them to my list, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.